That guy's crotch is in picture.
Yeah.
Who? Mine?
No, not yours. How can your own be in?
That's why I was just like.
I was wait. How did we get here, guys?
Nah, the mannequin.
Yeah.
Wavy since Monday.
Yeah.
Wavy since London.
Glory.
Straight in.
This guy just goes glory.
Hallelujah.
When it works.
Glory.
Are we good?
We are inside, oh.
Okay,
We
oh.
are inside, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen
and ladies.
Straight, no kissing.
Aye.
Quack, 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 quack.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Where's Your Head Up podcast. It's your boy KD.
King Grooves.
Snowed in.
And if you're only listening, you are only listening. But if you're watching, you can see there's a man in our midst. Hey.
Man of God.
Hallelujah.
Man of valor.
Glory.
Hallelujah.
We got, state your name, brother.
One and only Charlie Mase. Pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir. Man, thank you so much for coming on,
Thank you
bro.
for having me, man.
Yeah, how have you found Ireland so far? I know you've only been to like one spot already.
Yeah,
but
literally. I'm honestly, I don't know what to make of it yet, but all I know is this is peaceful. The vibes, the food was good.
Yeah.
They offered me a gym nut. Pause. That's what you guys offer me here.
And you drank
You're
it?
crazy. You're crazy. I don't like this guy. Bro.
And he finished it.
No, I didn't finish it. You're mad. Wait. Pause this whole thing. What?
You finished that gym nut.
wait, guys, I don't know what a gym nut is.
No, it was a drink.
It was a smoothie.
Jim, no.
I think it was
Like
the
the
banana,
GYHAPOD.
peanut butter, and
nuts.
protein shake aside.
And nuts.
Protein. And so then I put it in
That's
gym
what I
nut.
told you. Protein.
You're crazy. How will you know the taste of that other thing? How do you know the taste? Rubbish.
I'll never know the taste.
Come on, get out. Don't go and bring your name into this.
I'll never know the
What
taste.
I've done already, you just cannot go and change it.
You man,
Stop, man.
No, you just told me that you're a pastor, but you can't make those kind of jokes, bro.
with a joke.
Wait.
what are you trying to ask?
What have you not told us?
He's gonna say, wait, you man, have you not tested your...
Wait, I'm not. I've never, bro. Never, bro.
Wait, where have I entered?
No, you know that was when you just...
This is a vulnerable place. This open.
It's a safe place.
It will never be that safe. It will never be that safe.
Now, I'm not saying this is me, but has anyone ever been curious?
I'm not gonna speak first.
The most that has happened to me, let me just say my own, is they touch my hand.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's it.
That's the most.
Touch your own hand.
Yeah. Wait, when you man used to do it, you used to do it on your hands?
He used to.
I used to do it in a tissue or socks or something.
Oh man. No,
Like, it hardly never touched my hand. Because in my head, that was just
no, when I used to do that for sure, it used to be on my hand, bro. Yeah.
And then you want to shake your...
No,
You gotta wash your hand, man. You gotta
wash my hand, bro.
Yeah, go
Clean
wash your
it
hand.
off.
No, this guy, this guy just did this. I went about his day.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
Never.
Oh my gosh.
Never. But yeah.
Nah, I think I've only thought of, the one thought that's come to mind, but it's literally just ended as a thought. I said, oh, this is really like, the difference between man and women, you know what I mean? And the double standards. I mean, however, no, it's normal. You can be doing hanky-panky with a girl, you make her taste herself. Fine, it's lovely. There's no problem with that. When you flip around, if you do that,
Don't you
It's
dare
long.
it.
you can't come back from that, brother. You're on the other side of the rainbow. And there's no turning back. The real rainbow. There's no turning back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never done that. I just, that's crazy. Imagine.
crazy.
But
Yeah,
yeah, no,
it's
I
mad.
can't do it.
It's
If
mad.
it's mad, yeah?
But it is. It is mad. Like, come on, guys. That's absolutely crazy. Like,
Nah, this guy is not.
so mad. What the
Not
hell?
real. He's not real.
So crazy.
He said, come on, guy. That's absolutely
Come on.
crazy.
Like, come on.
But you enjoyed the gym nut, yeah?
Bro, stop that. Bro. Stop that.
It was nice though, it was nice.
You know what? The Biscoff porridge was better.
It's better, yeah.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the company more.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
That's so sweet.
Come on, bro. That's a really good one.
Let me just divert this quickly.
No, I mean, I
Take
can't
away
lie.
from the nuts.
But boy, man like nuts, sir. You really like no in it? You can speak freely.
The same space I just said before.
Because even in church, when it's title, he's short. He's short. I don't put it up again. Put it down. Don't put it up for you. Everything nuts. Can we leave nothing on nuts? No. Okay, let's leave nothing on.
But you sure enjoyed it.
Well, fuck off. I did it. It wasn't nice.
How can you come on the
my
podcast
God.
and trying to incriminate you immediately?
Bro, it hasn't even been 10 minutes.
Nah, man. Boys, that whole have you none of you have watched Barbie yet, no?
No.
Okay.
And
What
I don't plan to.
you don't plan on?
So, what?
No, I'm going to watch it too.
I heard it's sick. Like
What is it about? Like, cause from my
I heard
memory.
misogyny, patriarchy.
Yeah, it's more.
Oh, there's actually a storyline.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like one of those Disney Channels. Something.
No.
But do you know what? I really am more interested in like the branding. Like I really like how
the
they've
marketing
branded.
is
It's crazy. Like
Even someone said in Nigeria they made pink Ogi
No way.
to use to like push it.
crazy.
Whoever is in that marketing team, they need a
Genius.
Whole
raise.
team
Yeah.
need a
They need
raise.
a raise.
Because I feel like the whole thing, like the last time I saw something like this, honestly, was Wakanda for me. Like that's
Black Panther.
where people would dress up to go to the cinema.
Yeah, okay, got you.
Everyone's like in pink, and like one thing that I think is a genius move is like they're not only getting couples to go. It's not only a couple thing. Like
No.
they're getting groups of people.
Yeah.
Like so, if I'm, I won't go by myself. I'll go with like not me. No, I'm not going.
It's okay now.
No, just,
This guy's blushing. He said no, but
Wait, why would you
would you go? Yeah,
by
why?
yourself?
no, I've never gone to any movie by myself. Like it's not my thing.
yeah, self-love.
No, I've gone cinema.
I love myself, but not like.
Not that much.
Let me watch Netflix, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like
Fair enough.
if it's to watch a movie, but I'll go out. If I'm going to go cinema, I'll go with somebody or with people. Do you know what I
fair
mean?
enough.
But like that one is like specifically for like, oh, you go with like not specifically because I think they've done a
I
good
think
job.
the way the PR around it looks, especially they're doing PR screenings. That's the most I've seen anyway. And it just looks like it's a group of people. Well, it is a group of people. It
Yeah.
looks like it's marketed for that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like something you'd pull up to on your ones. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Nah, I rate it. I'm interested in how like they're taking the like for example, people still go to cinema, yeah, like you know what I mean. Like people do still go to cinema, but obviously it's dropped off since COVID and stuff like that, and obviously streaming like Netflix and stuff like that. But like to be able to get like people to make it an event I just think that thing is genius to be able to do that.
First, no, true.
I genuinely think it's genius.
yes, it's like they've created an environment that people want to be in.
Yeah.
They just tapped into something that people are, I guess, missing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also feel like if a film came out, like any film that was dope, that looked sick, the trailer was sick, and it was out in cinemas, people would still go, no?
Not as much.
It's just that we probably wouldn't broadcast it as much, but people go cinema because I see on people's private stories or their close friend and the guy on a date or something. They just don't publicize it as much. Whereas this one would be something that people would publicize because it's been marketed. You know what I mean?
But I agree because but also I think you see when like say for example Barbie,
Yeah.
I have no interest in watching Barbie.
Yeah, fair
like
enough, yeah.
even if someone came to me and told me it's so woke, it's really talking about this and this and this, I'm like I don't give a rat's. It's Barbie.
That would even put me off more.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But the fact that like it's like they made it such a thing is like okay, you want to almost be part of the experience of going to the cinema
Yeah, fair
with
enough.
your friends and dressing up. You know, not me. I don't want to dress up as anything because
Feel free to dress.
I can't dress.
I believe in
I won't dress as anything else than myself.
dress.
I'm not going to do
No,
it.
but people wear pink, innit?
Yeah.
Pink.
It's not a coincidence. Look at these bottles in pink. Crazy.
Listen, it's branding.
Call me. Doesn't pay me or
What do they say?
sponsoring.
The the universe is aligning or whatever they say.
They say that.
Do you believe in star signs?
Nah, but
Very good.
But I've never really paid it any mind. But when the odd few times that I've given someone the time of days to pitch it to me, it's like, wow, there's actually some. It sounds like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna invest in it, but it sounds like this actually might be something cool.
Yeah.
But I just can't be bothered, man.
I just think the star sign babes and the guys. Well, do you know what? I haven't really seen much man
The
them.
guys they are rising now.
Guys are too.
There's an army rising.
Especially because you know, man them are tarts. Man them they love women. So because man them are saying there's a lot of women that are into
you're a
it.
Capricorn.
Let me get into it. So I can use your thing to capture you.
Yeah, man.
That's what man are doing.
Yeah, man them playing the game because there's no man them that believes in a star sign.
But
Really?
they will literally talk about it for the first date, never bring it up again.
Yeah.
And the girl has their hooked. Yeah, hooked in. You love her. You're not going anywhere.
No, because I think see that star sign thing. Yeah. Okay. I think they all start off like innocently, like, oh my god, like I am calm and I do like love my friendship circles and you know like I hear it like Jimmy, okay, yeah, because you're born in June. You think that those things then I think it's the ones that just get a little bit deeper in it that just become weird to me.
Got you. Okay, yeah.
I mentioned chakras.
Yeah, or like
man.
Oh my God, it's closed for a reason, my guy. Don't dabble in that kind of thing.
Those ones are like make everything about energy, like immediately, like you come and say you said hi, like they don't know you, just like you come in for the first time, you give someone a handshake and you're very like maybe you're very calm. And Johnny was like, "Ooh, what are your energy levels today?" So like,
that's when
are
it's
you
getting
low
too far,
vibrations?
Man. Yeah, man.
Shut up, man.
Fuck off, man.
Nah, but I remember I was having a conversation like through text, and I was like really leaning into this thing. I was just because it was a girl, but I was just saying, oh yeah, I'm a Pisces, and I'm this and that, and I asked her, what are you? She said like Capricorn or some Taurus or some rubbish one, and then we had an hour-long conversation. Like I was not invested, but just like you say.
It makes sense.
It makes sense to talk about what you want to talk about. At that moment in time. I could not give a
half of people they always chat shit when it comes to that thing. I remember at Afro Nation, I was talking to this girl, and she goes, when's your birthday? I told her the birthday. She goes, I knew it. She now goes, oh, so your star sign? I goes, yeah. She goes, yeah, I knew we're compatible. Like it just made sense. That's why we got on well together. I said, that's good. I'm born in November though. So what about that now?
So you lied.
And then she goes, exactly. I knew it. A Scorpio would do exactly what you did.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can find anything to match your months. Anything you do now. Or what are you, Pisces?
Pisces.
Yeah, that's why like your legs are shaking. Always do weird stuff
Pisces like that's fish, innit? The sign is a fish.
Yeah, that's why I like the water. Just skiing.
Baby.
You see. I know. Okay, what's Scorpio? What do you like?
I don't know.
You like crawling on the floor. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So I was actually there was do we have one of those dilemmas that you're looking at?
No, I don't have any.
That we didn't.
Don't have any, no?
The one that we were. The one that we didn't.
That we
use.
decided.
No, we didn't use.
No, we've used all of them.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure? There was 5 or 4.
We are using 5.
I only have 4 though.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have 1,
It's 5.
2, 3.
5?
Yeah.
I'm
it's
half 5.
Yeah.
Anyways, so have you man ever been to like Eastern European countries?
No.
Does Croatia count?
Yeah, I think they would. Yeah,
That's
them man are Slavic, no? They're all Slavic.
I didn't care about geography. I'm just asking you. So if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm right. Okay.
I don't care about
Yeah, I don't care. Just tell me.
So I think that man like now what we would call racism or microaggressions. Yeah, I don't think that man like obviously they have zero clue about that. That's not a thing for them. Like you see when you're like in Ireland or UK, someone says, "Oh, I'm not racist. I have black friends," and like, "Oh, I know Tunde," and you know all this type of rubbish. So I was in Poland and Germany. I was on the border of both.
But as in wives, willingly or
Willingly.
Not to make sure.
Not as a holiday. It was a mission trip. It was a mission trip, right? So I was
really on the mission for God.
Wow.
No, that's touching. You think I'll go to Poland for any mission? Just saying, bro.
No way.
But I'm there, right? And so this girl, I was with a group of 10 people. So there's 3 black people, right? And one of the day was the hottest day of the year so far in Germany, right? Yeah. And it was like 38 degrees, bro. And all these so they were all
The counterparts.
They were wearing
Sunscreen.
Okay,
got you.
And one put aloe vera on the body, and then the German guy, he no lick of English, not one word of English, but he speaks all the time to us on his Google Translate. So he will speak to his Google Translate, and then he will read it out for us. We'll read it, and he goes. So everyone's putting on aloe vera, and they asked us, and we said like we don't know. He goes, they asked us, do we need aloe vera? And we said we don't. Like
We're good.
I'm
We're
okay.
Good.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, you Africans don't need aloe. You Africans need aloe vera because you're badly burnt.
Because you're badly what?
Burnt.
Wow.
You know, I don't even have a problem with the burnt part. This part is your badly.
Badly.
That, what's it called? Is it adjective? That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Bro, do you know when he said it? Yeah, all you could do.
Like a straight face.
Yeah, probably had a straight face in it.
Or was he trying to joke?
He was joking.
Oh, he was joking.
Okay.
See now, now, are you gonna tell me that that's not racism?
It is. It
No,
is.
it's racism, but he probably doesn't think he's being racist.
He has no clue that he's being like, as in, like if we were to be like, oh, you don't say that to him, yeah, I feel like he would have been like completely taken aback, because all he used to describe us was like everything was about Africa. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, okay? I think I get what you want to say, but I'm also like, nah, there's probably more to exactly cool. He probably knows that what he's doing is something. It's something that's. I'm trying to choose my words wisely. So it's that he knows that this is probably something, you know, a bit experimental that I shouldn't be doing or saying.
He's totally lying.
But I don't know that there's a name for it.
Okay.
But you must know when you made that joke and you're sniggering, yeah,
Yeah.
and the people around you that you said it to aren't really sniggering, but you're still sniggering. You knew it was something bad. You knew. You knew.
Yeah. Because when he said it, like we were just kind of like ha 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 ha, like you know those like ha ha ha, like
Like brushing it off.
yeah, stop making those jokes.
If you make one man, I slap
I can forget the mission. I can forget this whole mission now. I'm part the mission. I slap you.
Wait, pause. What was he a part of the mission?
Yeah, bro.
I'm not excusing that.
He wasn't. He was part of the mission that we went to. If you get what I'm trying to say, like
He was one that you were coming to.
Yeah, ministering to us. So he needs Jesus.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That kind of attitude.
You see that guy come, this is why I'm here. You don't know what is stopping you from entering the kingdom. This is one of the things. How can you come in bonds? Why me? This one is red there. That's more of an indication of bonds to me. But you choose me. Why me? Africa bonds. You don't see the problem. I want to be saved. Save yourself first.
Oh god.
Because them man, they go. How many colors do they go? Red, blue, purple.
Yeah. Bare colors, you know. Yeah.
Green.
And you have the audacity to call us colored. Where the colored ones? We stay one color for life.
Oh god.
No. Nah, because even when I burst my tires, was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago? Yeah. So I had to call my insurance, and then one roadside cover guy now came down, and this guy immediately pulled up. I said, "Hey," he didn't say a word back to me.
You need the vibe, shit.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even like that though. He walked out of his van. He came to my tires. Said, "Oh, pa, what's the story here? What's the problem?" You can see the problem. My tires are burst.
Yeah.
Fix it. I called my insurance for you to come and fix it.
He said, "What's the problem?"
Yeah, and then now, because my girl was in the car, and I said, she's not bad for a black woman, is she?
You're lying.
She's not too bad. What? Do you want me to steal them off you? I was like, what?
Stop.
Because prior to that, yeah, we were after he did all this thing, he even took off his shirt. He even took off his shirt and changed it to his well, I don't know.
Was he young? Like
I'm confused.
Nah, he was like probably 40.
Yeah.
Mid 40s or something. But he was telling me a story because he used to live in UK, and then he said, I used to live in a place where there was a lot of foreigners.
He emphasized on the phone.
Foreigners. There was Indians, and then he used the P word.
Oh my god.
You know the P word.
yeah,
He used the P
yeah.
word. And he just brushed past it like he didn't say anything. But we just said,
No.
okay, now is that kind of vibe? He used the P. He
Yeah.
said blacks, a lot of Jamaicans, and you know what? Those men are dark.
Like Jamaica.
Yeah, those Jamaicans are dark.
Dark.
And I said, but I kind of liked it though.
That's mad, bro.
Like these man, they don't think racism in their head.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of ignorant people that just say anything they like.
super ignorant,
Yeah.
super.
Like, you know, the
ignorant.
way we know not to say the P word, for example.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't know not to say that word.
I think he's probably like, I think those people are mentally like deficient. I
Yeah, no,
genuinely
yeah,
think-
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like they have reached a cap in intelligence that they
Yeah.
can't understand
Yeah.
beyond that. Like,
And they're lazy to push past
yeah,
it.
they're lazy.
yeah,
Like, he's not going to go past that for the rest of his life. Well, he's at 40 years, he's not going to change.
Yeah, reached the cap. He's
He's
limit.
the limit.
Like,
That's his sky.
He literally sees black people as below, and then when he now sees one that is actually good looking, he said, "Oh,
Actually, okay.
you're not
And it's so fucked here because it's a lose-lose. Because if you now slap him for that statement, if you're like, you see?
Yeah.
This is why I hate you niggas. You're fucking niggas. You slapped me. The niggas slapped me. That's why I was racist all along because I knew you was going to slap me. I knew it.
and he won't fix my tire."
Oh.
And then you're
Oh, my
not the police
days.
assault.
It's so crazy.
Done.
No, and do you know what's mad? Yeah, the fact that like we had to, what you like him saying that stuff. Yeah, I know some people who like, piss off. Like, go, like I'm okay. That happened. Remember? Remember where we used to shoot the beside your old church where we used to shoot.
Yeah.
And the guy beside us, right? And so we like literally.
Oh, you're a mechanic.
Yeah, mechanic. So he's a mechanic. I'm like, bro. The truth is, I need my car fixed. That's actually what I need. and like by chance, I'm standing around, you know, because my car is
Okay, yeah.
There's nowhere to stand. So So he's having a little chat with me. He goes, Dave. So like the housing problems. He's starting off neutral.
Yeah.
There's housing. There's housing.
problems,
There's
yeah.
He goes, "With all these, you know, people, older people coming into the country." And I was like,
They're always easy and gently. They're easy and gently.
you know what? First I was like, the population, the population. Yeah. He goes, you know, I was okay with the blacks. He goes, bro, bear in mind, I actually started taking out my phone to record because it was mad what this man was saying.
Okay.
Like, as in not to record
Yeah,
visually, just audio.
Audio.
Allegedly. Because can I get in trouble for that?
Well, no, how? Why?
You haven't released it anyway.
Yeah, you haven't. There's no evidence.
Allegedly, I recorded.
You're just
Like this guy said, better to be safe than sorry.
And then you just said the blacks were okay. Like it was okay with you. You know, you guys came in years ago. It was okay with you. But then now there's a bit of an influx. Won't you say?
It's too much.
No, he now said, "Won't you say it?" Like, I'm trying to get you on my side.
Yeah,
like,
real.
it's me.
Reals.
And I was like, yeah, no, some people are just going from you know, difficult situations and finding, you know, greener pastures here and stuff like that. He goes, yeah, no, listen, as I said, I'm okay with you. But he goes, you know,
Them other ones,
the other ones. And he's just telling me like, you know, and I know that if I wasn't there, he has a problem with black people.
100%.
100%.
Bro, you just got him on a good day. Bro, let him tell you how he really feels about your people.
You see the way you wanted him to get your car fixed. He wanted your money.
And then he started talking about land. He goes, like, he actually talking about land. Like, the problem is our land is being occupied. Because like we own our land. This is the Irish soil. And we own, like he was really showing me that he's really a Republican. Like this is who he really cares about his
Fight for the country.
Yeah. But he's just like, I can tolerate, like, because we were beside him. Do you know what I mean? But if anybody else was talking, if I eavesdropped on his conversation, he's not even calling us black
You
people,
said
he's calling
something really
niggas.
important. He can tolerate you.
Yeah.
Because he still doesn't want you here.
Yeah.
But then just tolerate
But then
you.
for the longest time though, I've always like even since like school and that, and then like up until now, it's always been a thing where the Irish have always been like the black white people.
Yeah.
So
I've heard that before.
yeah. Because obviously back in the days they were
Slaves as well.
segregated as well.
Yeah.
Obviously my history is not the best, but yeah, I know that vaguely that was the thing. So I would expect the Irish to be more accommodating of black people. So maybe he was being honest when he said he could tolerate the
black people.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
No, I like genuinely, like a lot of Irish people I meet, yeah, are like just amazing. Like as in genuine, like
regular human
do
beings.
you know what I mean?
White Irish people.
White
yeah.
Irish people,
Okay,
yeah, they're brilliant. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but then you meet like, and again, I'm obviously can't generalize.
Yeah.
But there's a handful that you meet, and I'm saying that handful is sometimes on a regular basis.
But that's because this place is small though, I like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it was in London, this handful, you probably meet them once every God knows how long.
Like of a racist person,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
as in because I feel like
like overtly racist.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Irish people here, from the vibe I'm getting, you lot correct me if I'm wrong, is that most of them are actually calm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most of them.
yeah,
are-
most of
But
them, yeah.
there's just a handful
Yeah.
that aren't. But because Ireland is so small,
Yeah.
You're bumping
that
into them.
yeah, you know what I
To
mean?
be honest, I think UK has had a longer time to assimilate. Like,
Mm.
there are people born, there are people that are 50, 60 years old, that when they were born, there was black people around them.
Yeah.
Do you get
Yeah,
me?
like there's whole community in UK. Like when we went to Birmingham,
Yeah.
and
Oh my
we
God.
didn't see any like white English people.
Bro.
It was just
Bro.
Asians
and black
Africans.
people. Yeah.
and Caribbeans.
Crazy.
Like, there's been a longer time for a lot of UK people to assimilate. So, not to say that racism doesn't exist, like, it does everywhere, but like, there'd be a larger portion of society that are just like, oh, it's normal for me to see a black person as my neighbor or my bus driver or my whatever. Here, it's just like, you're drunk, you have a good job? Jesus, that's your car.
Yeah. And the police, if the police see you as a black, I'm sure it happens in UK as well, but as a black man in a nice car, boy,
They're pulling you up.
you know, speaking of cars, boys, yeah, John
Feel this entity?
failed his NCT.
Yeah, that's MOT.
Okay.
Yeah.
John failed his NCT, and no, I'm not John. I'm not John. Allegedly,
Cause I saw he was confused. He was confused.
I think maybe John appears on this show sometime. I haven't watched that episode. Maybe John is not here today. Let me understand who.
Is it what? Is it third person?
That's bad. Man of God. Man of God.
Hey, listen, it's not my fault it's not John's fault that he fails. It's not John's fault that he fails sometimes.
Oh my days.
So do you know what? So I've obviously John has gone to. Do you know what? There's a lot of emojis on John's dashboard, right? So he says,
Or like engine lights and
Engine-
stuff.
Oh, I'm crying.
yeah. So John says, okay, I'm gonna go to the mechanic here and get them. Should John say this is John or this is? I'm just letting everyone know it's John. He goes and says to the mechanic, yo, can you wipe that? Yeah. So clear it.
Wipe
As in
the
clear all
things
the
on
other
your
stuff.
dashboard.
Yeah. So
I
then
swear
the
that's
NCT.
Before the SCT.
that's illegal.
Yeah, say illegal. Definitely.
John.
Yeah,
John.
It makes sense why it's John now. I get it.
I understand it's
I get it,
completely. It's not.
John.
I don't know who that is.
Got you.
So he's cleared it, but then like by the time the NCT guys like opened the door and everything, like John was looking into the thing. As soon as he turned it on, everything just came back. All of those things just came back.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he didn't wipe it for you.
He wiped it, but it came back.
It came back.
It came back.
That's how damaged it is.
Yeah. guy drove it into the thing, ran the test. Now, because I knew when I saw him put it on, I knew it was.
Wait, you knew.
He John.
John knew.
How can you be seeing what John is seeing? Are you a spirit?
Am I,
Are you?
Thank you for correcting me. Thank you for correcting me. John knew. John told me he knew. So he's waiting there. Here's a mother thing, and as much as I love Irish people, there's something that they do. There's something like I don't even think it's Irish people. I just think it's a
People thing.
It's a people thing, right? So like someone has failed badly. Call him aside.
Yeah.
09, then you call your number plate and say, oh, I'm sorry. You failed this and because of this. He goes, right, so failed dangerously.
Oh,
So there's failing and then there's failing and there's dangerously failing.
Okay.
Yeah. So you say you fail dangerously, they put a sticker on your car and say this car's not fit for the road.
Yeah. Is that fit for the road?
Did John drive that car after that?
No, how can John drive that car? Stop.
Means of course John drove that car. In this case, what else should John do? But don't say it on this camera. What kind of two John is that?
John want to get a new car.
Of course he drove that car.
So he gave John the
The one that you're holding right now
one I'm holding.
is for John.
He said,
No. He goes,
he said, multi-meso.
He goes, John, here's the baddest thing here. John has not passed his thing since 2021, right?
Oh my gosh.
So
What, 2 years?
And that same whip has been on the roads.
bro, so this is John.
You just say stop talking.
Oh my days.
But the way he said it to John was mad. He goes, yeah, so this failed, just like last time.
No way.
He remembers you.
He goes, the same as last time. I goes, And John was like, oh.
You know, there was when he can't even talk.
Went to the car, took off the blaster, threw over. But it's actually dangerous.
John did, yeah.
No. John has actually sorted his car out now. So
What, JB? It's your life, John. It's your life.
it's your
bro.
life, bro,
When
John.
they catch that third time,
Bro, it's long. It's long.
Oh my God.
But cars are different because my insurance is expiring next month.
Same.
Insurance,
September, yeah?
NCT, and road tax all expiring at the same time. I'm finished.
I'm
I turned into John.
My road tax is
That's a hefty
expired.
blow.
I'm just hoping that I don't bump into anybody.
Whoa.
Oh, but I am don't regularly bumping into Gadi though.
Literally only
I've
seen them
only
once.
done it twice.
Yeah.
Me? I'm just
Twice.
going to be quiet. Because the last time John actually was stopped by the guy, he was beside someone called John. I was genuinely actually like with a guy. Not me.
John,
It's okay.
John.
I'm confusing myself.
It's gonna be so hard for you to keep up with this story. So if I was you, nip it in the bud as soon as, because you can't do this for much longer. I can see you struggling. Every sense I can see it. You just
falling
want to say,
apart.
You
know what I
don't
mean?
know whether to say I
or
John
or him or me or us or somewhere else. I don't. You know what I mean? Just wrap it up, man.
I can say John was sitting beside someone. I was sitting
Is this a parable?
Do you know what? John was sitting beside me. How about that?
He said, "All you listeners that John is my treacherous twin. When you see John, you see me."
Oh boy, yeah, and the guy, like, again, because of my car. Oh my God. Okay. I'll leave it. Yeah, John identifies as me.
You know when you get to
Me,
this stage.
me,
Talk.
me, I is what John identifies as.
Bro, you see the CID that you're watching this fucking episode, yeah? He's like, yeah, I've got all I need anyway. It's fine. Have it. That's fine. I've got a whole notebook full of.
Oh my God,
Have it.
episode 60, timestamp 20 minutes.
Bro, if that man pull up on, it's long. And I'll tell them, forget it. John will tell them.
Forget about
Please
it.
give up, man. Oh my days.
Are you man watching the Women's World Cup?
No,
I don't watch football.
I didn't watch. I hardly watched the men's one.
The Nigerian women's are doing well.
That's lovely for them.
Well done to the
Someone should cut it up into nice clips on TikTok. I watch that
Honest,
one.
wallahi,
Yeah.
man.
That one I'll watch.
Wait, why don't you watch football? Is it
90
that
minutes.
You just have no interest in it. Is it
Yeah,
that?
I've come too far. I've come too far without them. You know what I mean? And it's like the odd time, like a random time, I might be chilling with the man who want to watch football, so I haven't got a choice. I might sit there and this is actually a good game, a good sport. Yeah, great. Like, but to be consistent and watch this thing, they are getting stupid and bastard money.
bro.
Weekly.
6 figures
They're
weekly.
not giving me a penny.
I swear, God
And you
knows.
people, I dare you
And people
will
giving
stop-
them money.
You're giving them money.
Yeah.
So people having oh my God, they are your stress levels, high blood pressure, hypertension, and for what? No, I watch it when I want to watch it, which is every once in a blue moon. So,
Did you watch a World Cup final?
the final, yeah, but that's only because I had a chance to bet with my boy and make some money, so I watched it to make money, innit?
Yeah, but did you?
It was fun though.
It was fun,
I
wasn't
like
it?
it. So but then I literally said, damn, if every football match was like this one, I'd watch
I'm
football.
watching it. Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not. Yeah,
It's not. So you know,
It's not. Yeah.
But I do like the sport. I also think it's probably because when I was young as well, I was a fat kid, so trauma. Oh yeah, man. So that's why I said like, Bob, when my mom.
So you don't watch it from because you have trauma from it.
No. Like for one, I never really liked it, and then it doesn't help when you're young and you're not good at it as well.
Yeah.
Why should I like something that never even believed in me?
you. He didn't like you.
He didn't like me. I used to go there and fire people. I swear.
What position?
Defense. Well, when they came to school, 'cause everyone else in school loved football.
Yeah.
So every time I said, "All right, let's play football." All right, cool. Let's do teams. I mean, just because I don't like football, don't mean you're going to expel me from the fun of the playground.
Yeah.
I want to play as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they will always leave me down to the last two.
Last pick, yeah.
Last two. I said, no problem. I said, now for that reason,
All of you.
I'm going to scatter this whole game for you. Nobody will enjoy this game.
No.
If you come near me, if you come near me,
You're
your
dead.
legs are take it out of my mouth. That's it.
So PP must have been
Pause.
long for you. PE must have been long.
Other sports were no, I can't lie, bro. The schools I went to, it wasn't nice, man. It wasn't nice. So
That last pick is peak though, isn't it, boys?
that one was in like primary school though, because by secondary school, I'd had enough self-respect to not allow anyone to come and do that to me. You're not gonna pick me last too. I'm just not gonna play.
It happened to me though, recently.
Recently,
Yeah.
When?
Like an,
No,
as in adults.
as a man,
Yeah. So COVID happened, and
You lost your fitness.
lost my fitness.
not you blaming COVID on your fitness. Fucking hell, that's appalling.
No, COVID was, bro. Man was
No, I get it.
Chinese every night.
but if he was ever really fit, COVID should not have stopped it.
Do
You can get it back.
Yeah, true. No, yeah, you're right. Was I ever really fit?
Maybe not.
Maybe not the fittest.
Maybe not.
Maybe not the fittest.
But fair enough.
But I was okay to like
Play.
It would kill me, but I'll play. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
But then we got back playing and stuff like that. So rusty, bro. So rusty. So had 11 on 11 match with all the boys like from my area, and I didn't start. I don't know why I didn't start, because I think I came late or whatever it is, and then I finally came on, and my first touch horrendous. So to make up, I just chased somebody down. I actually stood on his ankle. I actually like broke his. Yeah, I didn't mean to, but I was just over. I was when you're trying too much.
Yeah, try hard.
And I was like, and then everyone was giving out to me. I got subbed off immediately. So I played about what?
Get him off! He's a hazard. Get him off!
3-4 minutes, and I'm off. And then so the next time we're playing like obviously smaller, like 5-on-5, but it's like loads of teams. So you might have about 25 boys, and so they line all the boys up against the wall.
Okay.
And then you obviously have your 4 pickers, and they're just picking each people. But because of my reputation the week before,
Okay.
down to my
It's fresh.
Johnson's
That's
down,
a smasher.
down to the last 2, and it's so painful.
It's
because-
out of 25.
Yeah,
the last 2.
Last 2. And you know what was painful? You know what was so painful? It's like it's your boy. That guy, you know my ability, bro.
I know
You know
start
me.
doing popular guys like,
But
Yeah.
bro. Do you know what?
and he will not see you and air you.
And do you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad as well? Yeah, I'm waiting to be picked. Yeah, but because I'm now sensing that I'm not gonna be picked. I'm not gonna be picked too early. I start doing kick-ups. I start trying to show the boys.
Trying to sell yourself.
Show the boys like, I still got something. But look at my touch.
I still got a little song.
It's difficult. It's a difficult thing. It happened to me recently. I wasn't happy.
That is F. When it's your boy, that means you are so shit. Your friend, your actual boy who would normally bust you. Like, nah, this is not a bustable thing still.
My own brother won't pick me. My own brother.
Yeah, that's it then.
Don't
Yeah,
pick me.
same. They'll never pick me because they know you're actually asking for trouble.
Yeah.
Wait, so can you run with a ball and kick it at the same time?
And nah, I can roll the ball and kick it.
But will
Maybe
it
I
look?
can do that one.
Will it look? Cause no, Tommy, I've seen this guy. Like
Still left feet.
Yeah, there's a way when you run with a ball that you look like okay, you can do this thing.
Oh, got you. So doing it with conviction.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's two different things. No, to do it
But the issue is,
and do it with conviction. It's two different
what if you
things.
think you have conviction?
Yeah, that's
I mean, they
that's
say
delusion.
what you believe you can achieve. I mean, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see one day maybe. Never say never. Never say never. You know what I mean? I like football a bit.
Yeah.
Just not as much as you, man. But yeah, it's a nice sport. But I'm not honestly. I'm just jealous for them.
Yeah.
What? The money's
See,
crazy.
Mbappe, obviously he's not going to go through the deal, but like,
Why obviously?
huh?
Why obviously?
Oh no, not obviously.
It's
It's actually not obvious.
rejected it, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk to them
But it's 700
700 million
million
a year.
Come on, man.
without tax.
In 2 years, that's $1 billion.
Come on, man.
The Saudis are
For
crazy.
a sport that's even keeping you fit, anyways.
Yeah,
So your health is intact.
yeah, and you
fine,
flipping
just-
700 million a year, bro.
The best standard of living,
Yeah,
and your future is secure.
and you're like that's generations that are secure.
That's generation one.
And like he would, for example, if he decides, all right, cool, I'll play for 1 year, or even just let me stretch a year and a half. He's made the bill, right? He's made his bill, and he's very easy, very calm. He can still go back to the more challenging leagues,
Like European League.
yeah, European leagues. But like this one, he would actually be going there, getting 700 mil a year, and having fun. He's running past people like they're not there. He already does that in France, but he will do it even to a higher
Even
level.
more.
And he said no.
He said no, he rejected.
How old
it.
is he?
He's
He's young.
24, I think.
24, 25 maybe?
Yeah, 24.
So he's pretty young. For
He wants to go
he's
to
like
Madrid.
the next big thing.
Yeah, next big thing. And he
Like
wants
after
to go,
Ronaldo, Messi,
Yeah.
and them, man.
so and
He's 25.
25. And so why would he want to go to 24? Why would he want to go to
Which one is it?
No,
24?
no, Google said 25, and then I clicked it to now it goes 24. Like
Well, when's his birthday?
December?
December 20th.
25.
Yeah,
It's good.
he's going to be 25.
Do you want to do that as well? No.
Yeah.
At this age, I keep it. I keep. I'm
keep it
26.
to the-
If I
20.
pass,
one.
then I would say, okay, this is the age.
Yeah. Like
What
when I,
about then?
yeah, when I was 19, I was like, I'm 20. I'm 20.
yeah.
Yeah. Now,
But not every little helps.
you know, I just went 26.
Yeah, no.
But it was what? 7 months ago.
But I think the funniest is when like there's been times where like I'll be like in my head, innit? Like I've been cherishing my years and
Yeah.
then I get to that point and I'm like, how do you? And the years have just been moving so fast. I'll be like, I'm 28. I just turned 29 this year though. So you're 29. Oh shit, yeah, I am. You know, fuck. I didn't even say it, man. I didn't.
That's so funny. I've done that
hold on to
before.
it.
I'm trying to hold on to
Yeah.
it. So I just turned 29 this year. I'm 29.
29.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes, I'm
I
29.
guess so. But me, I'm actually 28.
I'm 28.
But I just turned it.
I think we should still genuinely take like a year and a half
No,
back.
2 years.
2 years.
Because
2 years
of-
back because of
Yeah.
COVID. I think so as well, man.
I didn't have that experience of a 24
Yeah, man.
year old in
Yeah,
COVID,
man.
man. Come on.
Well, what's the experience that you wanted?
That's a good question.
Do you know, honestly,
That's a good question.
if there was no COVID,
Yeah.
I won't be where I am.
That is it.
Wait, what do you
mean by
What do you mean by that?
I think I could have been worse. I think I could have been worse.
I thought you were going to say better.
No, I think I could be worse. I think
know-
COVID helped me small.
Self-awareness is key.
So COVID help you focus.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Help me to kind of like almost.
And you know, same, you know. Because see that period when it first hit,
Yeah.
it's that, bro. And I saw my car. I don't think we'll get that kind of time or moment for a long time. But I feel like we might get it in another way for something else.
Yeah.
It might not be as tolerable as COVID was.
Yeah. Because I think the reason why it even can't happen again is because a lot of people are just like, wait, so that was it? That's why you locked us all away? You know that kind
No,
of
of course, but I'm saying the next time that something like that probably will happen will probably be for a mad thing that you can't even afford to brush it off.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Probably,
yeah.
I heard that.
But then I remember the first time I was thinking, bro, and one of my boys died. One of my young boys died around that period too.
Because of COVID?
Nah,
Oh, it was
his
on-
one was just lit. Like he was a footballer.
Okay.
Literally promising career, doing well. Like healthy guy, lovely guy, bravo, lovely guy, man. Yeah, and they said he just slept. He didn't
Jesus.
wake up, but it was during that period. So hearing that in a time where like this is the first time this has happened to us, the whole world is on lockdown, and then you're not hearing people are dying allegedly to this thing, whatever. You said, oh boy, can't afford to be thinking as playfully and
Yeah, bro, really.
like
Focus.
before. It's like now, like you're forced to actually focus, and if you want to still be nonchalant and frivolous, that's on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this moment has actually forced you to second guess and second think everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I can definitely hear that. Without that, I'd say, oh fuck it, man, YOLO.
Bro.
Let's go, man.
Bro, without.
Nah, real split.
I made some. Do you know what I think? Before COVID, I don't think I was making great decisions.
Is it?
Yeah, like I wasn't making terrible decisions, but I just don't think I was thinking about life the way I was supposed to think about it.
So can I ask, when did you become a pastor?
I'm not a pastor, but
It's a bad thing, though.
Yeah, no, I'm no, but I'm just like saying I'm not ordained a pastor.
So what are you? Because you look like a pastor to me.
David,
Eh?
I'm David
Okay, no, that's
or John.
that that's who you are.
Yeah,
But what are you? Because I mean, and this is me being serious. If you don't know,
no, I
this on camera, that's
no, I
fine as well.
talk about it all the time.
But only because literally for context for those who don't know, it's news to me. You know what I mean? But I was having a conversation with these lads doing breakfast. And then they said that, our good friend John, was knackered in the morning. I was like, wow, I mean, Where you coming from? You know what I mean? What you saying?
He thought I was outside, you know.
Knocking or doing something. Round of applause. That's what I thought he was doing. You know what I mean? So then he said he was in, he said he was preaching or something.
Yeah, preaching.
I said, this guy's trolling me. Then they actually showed me a video. He's actually preaching in the church. I said, wow, this is commendable. Till 5.
Yeah, till 5
a.m.
a.m.
Oh boy, so what's that then? Because not just any guy is going to church to go and preach till 5 a.m. So you must have some sort of
I have
status or whatever.
I have a youth ministry we have it's called Open Circle, and we do it like every week in Dublin.
Okay.
So I've been doing that for 5, I think since college. So about
5 years.
About 5 years. Yeah.
So that means when you just said that, well, you felt like before you wasn't making wise.
You know, those life decisions.
In life, yeah. In life.
You know, no, I wasn't making I wasn't doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't doing making terrible decisions. I just wasn't making I wasn't thinking about life. I think COVID made you think about life, because life was just moving so fast.
Now you think about the future.
Stop and you're like, okay, what do I actually want to do and stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? But the Open Circle, the ministry thing was something that, thank God, do you know what? Me and him, I went to his apartment every Tuesday, and we would go to the hallway and stick our phone against the.
So thank you. Said our phones do sounding crazy. No, but hold on. Especially because he said this guy. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him.
This guy.
So man said I used to go to his apartment every day. I'm gonna stick our.
don't blame you.
Stick your what?
What are you sticking?
In his apartment? What are you sticking? And he's sticky boys. What are you sticking? So I'm happy you said phone.
That's the reputation I've built up.
That's actually crazy. Jim not happy. Don't worry. Sticky boys. I got you. And he's sticky. Let's go.
But yeah, man, obviously we would stick the phone.
Okay, got you.
On the wall, yeah.
Okay,
And then we would just have chats and the way Open Circle thing is, and I kind of liked the way you kind of reacted to. Oh, he said, do you have a double life? And I like that. I like that idea, because I feel like for so long, the Christian dude was limited to just staying in the 4 walls of the church and being that Christian dude. But I feel like my idea of being a Christian is that you can be in your 4 walls and do your thing in there perfectly, and you can also be in other spaces and not be compromised. Do you know what I mean? So what I mean by compromise is I could be in spaces where
doing the madness.
People are doing I don't want to say doing the madness.
I know you don't want to say that.
That sounds crazy. But you know what I mean? Where the focus isn't, for example, Jesus, and I would still not be compromised.
Got you.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
so I really want to show people that this is a possibility once you're still under government.
But can I say something? As I'm with you, definitely. But I feel like it's important, and you can chime in on this too. I feel like I agree with what you're saying, but I agree with what you're saying with context, because you can say that because you're coming from having 5 years or probably even more of being in that specific field of Christianity or just spiritual development, where you've been consistently working and aiding yourself towards that, whether that's church, ministry, fellowship, reading your Bible, yada yada. So now you can be in places where the focus isn't Jesus and you won't be compromised. But I feel like it's important to get that picture there, because whenever people say it, generally it's I can go to church. And I can still go to these places. It's not the same thing. You know what I mean? I can't compare myself to you because I go to church every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And I might clap and sing songs of praise, but really and truly, attending church and dedicating my
two different things,
my days and my life and hours of my day, daily, weekly, consistently, having responsibility in the church and being accountable to the Holy Spirit, to Christ, to my pastor, whatever. There's two different things.
Two different things,
you know
for sure.
I mean? So whilst I do agree with you, you can do that, but you have to read and abide by the fine print. You know
and you got to be you have to understand the context. I literally was having a conversation yesterday with somebody who was I'm cutting off everything. He's cutting off clubbing. He's not even going dinners and stuff like that, right? And there's but there's valid.
He's saving money. He's just using sense. He's saving money. He said, if I don't use Jesus, they will call me broke. let me use Jesus. So
once
they
I
will
use
say
Jesus,
I'm
it's
spiritually
okay.
strengthened.
I know this person. This person. Okay, maybe the dinners might be saving money, but like the clubbing, the everything was like that was their life. Do you know what I mean? So I said like, do you know what? I'm off that completely, right? So almost like a cold turkey type of situation, right?
Yeah.
But then I said to this person, right? I said there is going to, this is cool, do that for a certain period of time, but the real test isn't in your comfort zone. In this, like in your room where there's no temptation. But I'm not saying go back into these places and then say, let them test me. What I'm saying is,
You fall.
because I always say when you're starving from something, if you starve yourself from something and say, I'm not doing this anymore. Wow, I was feeding myself this all the time, and I will starve myself from this. The second I go back to that space, I'm just hungry for the exact same thing. So exactly. So in this space, you've got to feed yourself something else. That when you go back when you go back to dinner or wherever it is, your dinner is you have a different context to your dinner now. It's not only like you don't only go out to dinner because you want to take girls out and spend money on girls now. You want to go out to dinner because you want to eat. Like
Your reason is different.
Your reason is different. And then you may for example, say he was going to the strip club, he was going to the trap house. He was going to the club, and then he was like, and then there was dinner. You may go through this period where you're like staying away from all these things, filling yourself with some other things, and then you go back out and you might say, do you know what? I'm okay to go to dinner, and maybe I'm not on the club scene anymore, right? And then I gave them an example because I always share with the guys and share with like everyone I get to speak to, like. I dealt with lust I dealt heavily with lust, like pornography, masturbation, like for 10 years, like very heavy addiction. Like, you know what I mean?
A lot of men do.
Yeah, and perversion and stuff, type of stuff, you know, like that. And so, like, when I starved myself, when I tried to stop for 21 days, all I wanted was to do this exact same thing.
It's so fucked.
You know, it's mad. Do you know what I mean?
Fucked.
So I said I had a perspective. I caught a perspective from somebody I was listening to that changed my whole view on it. He goes, he was an alcoholic, like raging alcoholic, and he decided to go to rehab, and he got himself off alcohol, and then 20 years he was sober, clean, right? But on the 20th year, like in his 20th year, his son was getting married. And after they all wanted to go to the pub and just have one drink, and he says, I'm not going to the pub with them. And he goes, guys, it's just one drink. And he goes, I'm one drink away from relapse. And it's like, this is 20 years in.
That's so mad.
That he's still aware that environment is, I just can't go back, because if I go back, even those 20 years, I'm just going to relapse. So I always say to people, the environment that you go back into is very, very important. Choose wisely. You know if you can go into those environments or if you can't. Like, there's some environments where I'm like, I'm not going to go into because I know what it can, lead to. And then some environments is like calm. Like, everyone could be drinking in the room here, and I'll just like, give a rat's. It's never really be my thing.
So you don't drink, no?
No, I don't. Like, I don't drink. No, but like, if it was like, say for example, like loads of girls that were naked,
You drink then?
no, I wouldn't drink.
So you were doing.
He said, let me give myself an excuse to make I fall down here.
But it was different context than your own, like, what do you call it? Your own vice. It was that thing. It's difficult. So I would probably try to stay away from those environments.
It's true, man. Yes, and I feel like even just on a man. Like on a man them development thing, I think that like it's important to even have them kind of conversations. I feel like people try and stay away from conversations. When you start mentioning God and that for some reason people just like,
get uncomfortable.
So is that okay? Fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
We don't even need to even bring God into it yet. If you do it and when you want to, great. But even just for your sake, just for man them,
Stop wanking, innit?
Because stop fucking wanking. No, it's true. So you're just a wanker.
Yeah. Bro.
Me and my young boy used to bounce about this for so long. We said, bro, let's break that.
Wait, what?
We used to banter about this.
Banter about it.
I just say bash or something. I was
You
like,
why won't you hear that, Mr. Sticky Icky? Why won't you hear that?
That's what I told you said.
Sticky boy.
You're really telling yourself today.
You know, my young boy used to bash. I was like, what's going on?
Me and my young boy
We used to
bash
banter
together.
about this. We used to banter about it. Because we were like, well, we said, really and truly, to be called a wanker is probably one of the most harshest insults.
Crazy.
I said because
You're a wanker.
because everyone, like, we've normalized it so much so on, like, on Twitter or whatever, everyone's back, oh yeah, I beat my meat, I beat yada yada. Bro, when you think it, you're an idiot. You man them and a lot of men have probably been in this situation at one point. When I was younger, uni times, probably me as well, you know what I mean? But a lot of men have been in situations where you've just been in your room, you've had a low week, unproductive day, unproductive week. You haven't done anything nothing to be proud of, you know?
Bro.
Nothing to be proud of. As a young man, as a boy, as a man, you've done nothing to be proud of, yeah? But because of the society we live in, you can get your laptop, you can go on the site, and you can see HD cheeks. Anyone you like.
So you don't have to go
But just deep it. You've done nothing to warrant any sort of
enjoyment,
reward,
pleasure.
But you can go on your laptop, you can go and see the beautiful, gorgeous cheeks that you don't even deserve. The one you can handle, the one you can't handle. You can go and plaster it to your screen. HD. And you can go there and you can wank.
You can wank it off.
And you can fool on top of the cloud nine. And then when you finish, what happens? You feel like a dickhead. Why? Because you are. Because you are.
Finishing is the worst feeling.
That shit, and as it should, because that shit that you release there, it produces kids. And you're wasting on your belly. You wank on your belly. You fucking wanker. Am I lying?
That's a clip.
But point it this way.
That's the money shot.
No, bro. It makes you feel stupid forever wanking. I feel stupid forever.
Because you're a wanker.
No, wanking is like,
so
bro,
true.
It's the
wanking is
worst
not
thing.
it. It's not it.
And you always go back, and when you dip here, the next thing is now, whether you like it or not, the sad truth is you're addicted to wanking.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Wanking has got you in a chokehold. that thing, deep it. Now we're gonna unpack. Because it's important for us to laugh here. But I do this in the hopes that even if it's just one guy, that just changes his life. I said, you know what? I deserve more than this. I deserve better. You know what I mean?
Because you know, it's time consuming as well.
Bro, I don't want to be a wanker no more. I think I find something I can live my life for. You live your life for wanking. You're even moving to yourself. You're offering your own pint. You're offering your own pint.
And before you find that video you want to watch as well,
you're browsing.
Even there,
you get yourself comfortable. You off your own pint, like on busy. You off your pint, and then you start wanking.
And then you shimmy.
And they say, oh, you start wanking. Oh, wanker. Man, honestly, man, it's not. When you're young, it's fair enough, innit? But
that's true.
As a man,
this age,
it's not good, man. And I get it. I get this. More time is when you're jobless, you have nothing doing, you're bored. If you're busy, there's no time to wank. If you even have time to wank, there's a problem. As a man, with this cost of living, there should be no time to wank. Stop, because life should be flogging you so much that well, go to the gym, go and do something productive. But bro, I hate the fact that we normalize it. It's calm. It's
so normalized. That's
it's
Just rubbing off, like. And you know what I think about that? Like, okay, it's energy that needs to be released.
Yeah.
Right? And I think you need to release it in a healthy way.
Yeah.
I think man are just so used to like, I had a tough day, let me just rub one out. Like literally, let me just wank. Do you know what I mean? And really, like, what I've learned is that, okay, sometimes you feel like rubbing one out. But then, okay, I just program my mind. I've reprogrammed my mind to think that's energy that needs to be released.
Yeah.
All right. So let me go on a walk, and so I might just go on a walk and mix it up with prayer, and then kind of make it productive for me. Do you know what I mean? People should do something that helps them, like, I guess, release that energy healthy.
Because all them vices there, for me, it's like, bro, I'm not gonna come and cap on the internet. I'm not trying to be anything I'm not, bro. I'm just saying my thing is like, bro, it feels nice.
Yeah.
No one can come and say it doesn't feel nice, bro. It feels nice. However,
but you gotta deep it. Look at what you're doing. Like,
it's sad.
If you had a camera facing you,
oh my god,
and just
you'll be ashamed.
But you'll be ashamed of yourself.
and your eyes. Man's eyes do this like to himself.
You are
crazy.
You'll be ashamed of yourself, and then it's the fact that so this you whether it feels nice or not, you don't like doing this thing.
Yeah.
But you keep on doing this
Yes,
thing.
yes,
And
yes.
that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
If man don't like doing something,
Don't do it.
whether that's drinking, whether that's smoking, whether that's wanking, whether that's having sex with bare girls that you don't even like or care about, just because you just feel like it's the thing to
do,
to do. If you've actually had time to say, I don't like this thing, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying, bro, at least let's assess that, okay, we don't like it, let us work on changing it. Because by you just continue to do it and we normalize it and we laugh at it, but we're just finishing ourselves. I mean, we're just creating weaker and weaker and weaker men.
Yeah, man.
Men are just weak.
No,
Yeah.
I was watching a video.
It burns a certain part.
Yeah, I was watching a video about it, and not even that. This guy was just like, he called your sperm like life force,
Yeah.
right? He goes like, that's the energy of a man. And bro, and you're putting it in tissue and flushing down the toilet.
Fucking hell, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Like that's the like. It gives you the ability to have a child to kind of
Bro, this shit makes kids,
offspring
bro.
to enlarge your life, you know, and you're
It's powerful.
in tissue and you're flushing down the
Bro,
toilet.
bro.
No, first on your, some people on their belly.
On your belly, your line that is
belly,
also
on
your
the
belly.
On the lip. What, never?
No, let's cut. I was not part of this. I was not part of this.
I'm definitely not part of it.
Wait, that means you used to do what lying down on your back.
What?
Wait, you are killing me.
No, if it got to your lip, it was,
I never said it got to my
Good
lip.
job,
bro.
Nigel.
you said never.
Don't ever say.
We're gonna do a VAR check.
You said it before on the pod. 100%.
What, on a lying down thing?
Yeah.
Is that what?
That's your
Lie
lip.
down thing.
I said my lip.
Yeah. 100%.
The bottom one.
What?
I know you heard that.
Well, all of a sudden you have selective memory.
I'm crying. Yeah, no, see, well, I mean, to be honest, I can hear it because sometimes I've seen this guy say some mad things on the pod. I said, no. I said, you know what? Good on him. Because
It would never be me.
Batsman could never get that shit out of me.
Some of the things I've said, yeah.
Yeah,
Some of the things I've said, I even look back at him like, I said that.
hey, God accepts you.
Yeah. He
Just how you
he
are.
loves me how I am.
And that's all
That's all
that
that
that's all
matters.
that
All
matters.
that
That's all that
matters.
matters.
Come to Jesus.
One cow, no one cow. Come to Jesus. Doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I've-
Stop wanking.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but do you know what I
stop
even
wanking.
found worse, like, about wanking? So most times you're wanking to porn. Like, most times. I think porn is actually even
Worse.
worse.
It's worse to wank to
yeah,
porn.
Yeah, huh?
Like, you rather, like, if you were to wank, rather wank to your imagination.
Yeah, fair enough.
If that was the case.
porn is
But
so
porn is
bad.
But even that, even if you're wanking every day or 5 days a week, boy. But
How much are you remembering?
Yeah.
How vivid is your imagination?
I feel like even sometimes I feel like you're giving your prick cardio, unnecessary cardio. Your prick was meant for hit workouts.
Yeah.
That's just to knock. Pass, calm down. Pass, calm down. That's what we make, you know?
Yeah.
When you just give me cardio, 10K run, just take rubbing the eye. If your prick will talk to you, it's skinny, but it's saying, it's how God, leave me alone. It's how God, we ran 10K this
Don't
morning.
touch me again.
We ran 10K this afternoon. 10K again for night.
God.
30K one day, okay? Show yourself. Have you ran 30K, sir? They use me to run 30K. Have you ran 10K before?
You're a wanker.
No, but have you ever done it to a point that it actually hurts? Be honest now.
No. When I was in, I believe, secondary school in Nige, boarding school.
Nige?
Yeah. So obviously, when we left school,
Yeah.
I was at home in Nige, and around there was a period where there was just nothing to do. I was in one of my aunt's house, sometimes nothing to do. I'm young as well. You know what I mean? I've got a whole load of life for me, no pun intended. And you know, and then I'm just, and then obviously it's just a norm. And then obviously from being in the hostel as well, it was normalized that man, they obviously wank. You know what I mean? And you would bounce guys
Who didn't wank?
no, who did and had been caught banking or did it. Say, waka. They're wanking at me. No. So there was time I was just wanking bears. Like I was the whole man, and then a point came. Yeah, literally there was 2 signs. I said, nah. This is lower than low.
It's low, bro.
One, it was like I feel I've done it, yeah. And I think maybe it was like the 6th time of the day, of the jobless day.
No, I've heard it.
And then broski.
No, that's normal. It's normal.
No, I mean, but
I've never done more than like twice in a day.
hey, you're a lazy man, man. That's what you're very lazy. Obviously, I'm saying this was like what, like secondary school, like
You got energy. You got energy.
Yeah, 8, 9, innit?
The one is even good. You say day. My one can be like 12 at night.
But I know a guy now, yeah.
Crazy.
If he watches,
Obviously, I said 12 at night. That's a
knows himself.
that's a bit of a stretch. Maybe 8. Maybe 8, 9.
bro, it's
Nice.
broski.
But if I wanted to, I could have done 12. It's just like I was tired. But it was crazy.
Your prickle, bro, your prickle definitely heard you.
Round the clock, bro. Wait, 1 4 hours.
1 in 4 hours, yeah? Is that what you do, yeah?
Wait, no, that's
Wait,
crazy.
this, wait.
He said, that's what I used to do.
That's what I used to do.
One session for 4
it took 4
hours.
hours to.
Nah, guys, nah. God, yeah, no, there genuinely needs
That
to
was
be.
edging.
There needs to be
It
like.
was on the edge.
It's like,
You see, what did I
There's
tell
a
you
pandemic. There's a pandemic
Before.
of gym nuts.
before we came here? You're a bastard. You're a bastard. You and John together, you're a bastard. Bastard squared. Rubbish. No, what I was saying before, yeah, I said, yeah. See, when I heard all of these things, yeah, I said, Bob, nobody works harder than God. God is at the top.
Yeah,
But you see Satan?
bro.
You don't have to like him.
He's a grunt.
That nigga gonna work. That nigga, oh man, fashion, he grind. He grind. He might never beat God. He will never beat God, of course. But
He walk.
to even be foolish to say I'm gonna challenge God.
Yeah.
He attends walk on a Monday to Saturday to Sunday. Early morning, he's there. Look, he's got niggas wanking 1 in 4 hours at the ladder. You set an alarm, and you tell me that's not Satan? That is Satan. Let me tell you, Satan is the trap of the year. There's no trapper bigger than Satan. I promise you. But boy, man, fashion, get it go. I don't like him, I don't like him. But you have to give credit where he's due. That nigga works hard.
He's a walker.
It's a workaholic.
And that's why the Bible says flee.
Flee.
You don't have the energy, you don't have the capacity.
But how can you flee when you use all your energy to wank? You can't flee. It's a trap. It's a trap.
No, that's so true.
One thing I found out about
true.
wanking is that you become so unproductive
Bro.
the whole day, bro.
You see, after you want, but see what you're so lazy,
bro,
and you're physically weak, bro. And even that should show you. I said, he produces children.
Yeah, this is your strength.
You let it go, you're just weak.
It's your strength. I even think like when you said something as well, you said something about sex with everyone, like having sex with just,
Same
like,
thing.
Your strength, that's your strength, bro. You're giving your strength to everybody.
Everyone, anyone.
It's
That's
a
just
strange
wanking with
thing,
bodies.
bro.
Man, it's just wanking with
Wanking
bodies.
with
That's
bodies.
what your
no,
bodies.
rules.
Because it's the same thing. Because
Yeah.
some of these
It's the
guys
same
out here,
outcome as well.
they're clearing 3 women a week, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
do you know the amount of time that takes?
Strength.
It even takes more time. You're
Even
better off wanking.
Even the build up to that.
Bro, no, you're better off wanking. You have more time.
Rose, time and money at least. And money. The only good thing about work is that it's free. It's free.
DIY.
And there's so much on the menu.
Do it
And it's
yourself,
free.
bro.
It's just, another problem with it as well is like, again, with the porn thing, I just think it creates a warped view of like actual sex, and then
And even women, yeah.
that was the biggest thing for me,
yeah,
bro.
definitely.
I couldn't see women as like that's Sally over there, that's Bimpe over there, like it was
From side to being paid is crazy.
white and black.
It's only doing inclusivity. They're doing inclusivity. Sally and Bibi.
I was actually reading a dilemma. There's actually a physical issue to wanking as well that a lot of people don't talk about. I was reading a dilemma. This guy was talking about having something called the death grip. Right?
Death.
Like your hand has a death grip.
No. He can't he was alone for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And the only sexual activity he did was wanking. And he used to wank a lot.
Yeah.
Right? He then got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then the first time he slept with her, he was having sex with her, couldn't feel anything.
I heard
His
that.
body was used to his hand.
his hand, yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
That's mad.
So when he started having sex with women, like he said, he just kept going and
enough
going and
depends.
going,
Yeah.
And nothing.
he couldn't do
Feel
anything.
anything. So did he finish?
He didn't finish, and like
That's crazy.
That's like with that experience with that girl, she just like deaded it.
Yeah, of course. Because even her, she would not be thinking about how is it me?
Is it
Am I
me?
not good enough?
Exactly.
No, babe, it's not you. He's just a wanker. He's actually just a wanker.
Wanker.
Yeah.
Do you know? And,
So it's a problem.
even like as far as like I was listening to like I think a seminar about it, but it's like men are having less sex because they're wanking. Like as in
There's no desire.
there's
There's
no
no
like
drive. There's
I
no
can get that
energy to-
feeling. Well, not like obviously wanking is not the exact same feeling as sex. You know what I mean? Like there is something different with sex because it's with somebody else and this is with yourself. But because man can access porn so easily and as you said, it's free.
Yeah.
The desire, men still desire sex, but say we were to completely take porn out of the equation. Yeah. Obviously, there will be more meaningful connections and sexual interactions. Yeah. But men are having more sexual interactions with themselves because it's free and easy.
Free and easy. I think the main thing is that it's easy.
It's easy.
You see, I think
it diminishes your desire a little bit.
Yeah, no, of course.
To go for like,
of course,
true meaningful ones.
It's like it's the same way I feel about a lot of people who like before they speak, I'm speaking on someone's business. I'm gonna make it general, and you guys can pick from it where we want to pick. Well, actually, I don't care. So basically, like with some, I'll say people because it's not just women, but like you can for a lot of women you can get to this certain body goal if you put in the work. Yeah. If you sacrifice this stuff like that, but it's too hard. What's easy? Surgery. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do it. In the same breath now, bruv, there's bare women out there, bro.
Yeah.
There's a plethora of women, amazing, beautiful women. But for a lot of men, do I have what it takes to even put myself through what it even takes or means to find out what's my USP to walk with confidence, boldness, you know what I mean? Like find out more about myself so that I can project like greatness onto anyone, not just women, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That work here that no one wants to do is why we have like a bunch of niggas that all dress the same and look the same and think the same. Deep down, they don't actually, that's not them. Yeah. Everyone, you could be a painter.
Yeah.
You could actually love reading fictional novels, you know what I mean? You could love poetry, spoken word, you know what I mean? You could, I don't know, you could actually like sewing because your grandma taught you growing up, you know what I mean? Very distinctive, different things that we all like, innit? Everyone there is not man enough, is not confident in themselves enough to come out and own that shit now, yeah? So they're like, okay, cool. You know what? I'll probably do this in the secrecy of my room, if that, you know what I mean? But when I come out, society has told me, or me just in my own mind, I think the only options for existing niggas are F-boy, footballer, trapper, gallus, or 9-to-5er.
Yeah.
Which one do I don't, really and truly, I don't like any of them. Yeah. But I have to pick one. Yeah. So what's the easiest for me? Maybe I'll do F-boy even though I'm making no fucking money.
Over your shoulders.
But hey, fuck it, I'm gonna do that and then hey, I'm gonna go out there. But they just take the easiest route. Bro, I always tell man, I say and I use myself as an example, not because I'm anything special, but literally just because I used to be one of them, man, where I was doing something. Yeah, cool. I was a bit of that, you know what I mean? But in my entirety, I was always this.
Yeah.
But I was hiding this under that because that was what was cool. You know what I mean? And when I started to come out and started to do this a bit, I felt the resistance from the man them around me. Not even because it's hate, but it's because I don't blame them because a lot of them, man, hadn't found their purpose yet or their thing yet.
You're going against what's normal.
Yeah.
So they're like, brother, why are you doing this for, bro? Like, we're about making money, fucking girls, like having like balling out, you know what I mean? Why are you doing this? And I thought, yeah, I get it, but for me, that's not sustainable. Too, I haven't like, do you know? And anyone out there, because it's not just me, maybe you man as well, so people out there, whatever. Do you know the feeling, the priceless feeling you get from knowing that people fuck with you or the girl is on you just because you're you. It's not the drip, it's not the rollie, it's not the car, it's not the Balenci. Just because you are you. Fuck it. And man, it's so much more worth it. You won't get every girl, but guess what? You don't need every girl. But try the girls that come to you, they will be for you. You know what I mean? Man, are wasting their money, their energy, their time on girls that are not even for. They don't care about you. You're just
You're a means to an end.
Bruv, you're just another dog in her DMs. She literally just goes when she's bored or hungry or needs her nails. She just let me go and check which dog is barking in my DMs. And you're just a dog. You're just a dog. She's gonna pick the dog that barks the loudest. And that's you.
Isn't that like mating type of like
mating call?
Mating calls like I watch my TikTok. It's all of it is like lions and leopards and
Crying.
crocodiles. And have you guys heard of a Komodo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a dragon,
That man a div.
like a crocodile, good dragon kind of thing.
I
It
love
looks
that
like a
man.
crocodile.
Yeah. But yeah, like the mating call, like whoever does it the loudest, or whoever,
Yeah.
like I think there was one, I don't know what animal it was, but whoever arches the back like the highest. Bro,
Fair enough.
crazy, bro.
Fair enough.
I hear it.
Wait, what animal could that be?
Can't remember, bro.
Camel?
This was the time.
You're dumb. It's a camel.
Camel.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I hear that, man. Yeah.
Man,
It's-
that's what it is, man. 'Cause
And
we-
I think groupthink is such a big thing nowadays.
well, 100%.
The strength to find your own individuality is something that people are not willing to embark on.
That's why I like what Dami Hope is doing. This nigga paints his nails and doesn't care.
Yeah,
It
but
says-
do you know what? There's an argument that could be.
Yeah, I'm
No, 'cause
I'm with you and I'm not with you.
Yeah, same.
I'm with you and I'm not
No,
with you.
Sure.
why?
As in, I was with you when you said Damn Hill because I just like him being free and being himself.
he's doing his
But that
thing.
particular thing of men painting their nails for me is just not the best example. I feel like there's other ways. For me, this is just for me. I mean, that's fair enough. But for me, I feel
For
like
me
it's
too, but I wouldn't paint my nails.
Yeah.
I would get a manicure or a pedicure. I would do
Clear
it, but
coat.
I feel like I wear clear, but I wouldn't like put like colors on it. But if
feel like
that's
it's-
what a next man wants to do,
you know,
he's expressing himself.
yeah, no, cool, of course. And that's why I'm not going to talk on any other man doing that. But if you ask me on my views on that or why I wouldn't do that, it's because I feel like just another unnecessary excuse of softening and feminizing men. I feel like I feel like why? Just give me one of all that. Well, you can dress freer. Man, am I dressing free? Like drip is drip. You know what I mean? Fair enough, innit? But something that was women used to do this. Women have always traditionally done this. If we're going to do it now, let's just at least make it make sense.
Yeah.
What is the practical
there's no
reason
purpose.
for us to be?
But women used to wear earrings as well.
Okay,
Yeah, when the earring give
okay, it looks stylish.
So does mine.
This could look stylish as well to a man.
You know,
to some
fair-
people,
fair
that's
enough.
true. That's true.
Like
I
if
don't-
you
fair
got
enough,
the
fair enough,
it is.
fair
I
enough,
don't
fair
think
enough.
it's the same,
your,
guys.
But for me, I
you're
just know.
feminizing men. You're
Okay, so I understand. Okay,
and it's not something I would do. Let me just put that out there
yeah,
again.
let's concede the jewelry, right? Like earrings. But like I saw yesterday a guy, maybe he was part of the community,
Okay, we understand,
So
yeah.
he had lashes.
That's
Yeah.
too far for me now.
Why is that too far?
why is that too far?
Why is that too far?
Paint
Lashes-
your nails.
lashes make-
like it's okay. Your nails are cosmetic. They're purely cosmetic.
Yeah.
So and then everything else that goes under the cosmetic umbrella is makeup, eyelashes,
Yeah.
eyeliner.
But
It all falls
like,
under
man
the
Yeah,
said
same
no,
umbrella.
rules.
get manicures. And
Yes,
stuff.
manicure is fine. That's for cleanliness.
A manicure is
Cleanliness,
for
bro.
cleaning and cleanliness.
If a man wants to put a little orange there, a little orange,
That's what I'm
a
saying.
little yellow,
Again,
a little blue,
do as you
little
want.
black.
Do
Yeah,
as you
do
want.
as you will, but
I
bro,
it's the exact
actually
same
really
thing.
stand with what Charlie says because I feel like every day, men, like think about it. I am still very firm on the identity of what a man is supposed to be. Like a man is supposed to be this figure in the household.
Also, you man are talking about like a man.
a man, yeah.
man, like, why are you doing that?
The house,
yeah.
like
rules.
the
man.
the patriarchy,
The
like
yeah.
the man.
No, I mean,
Maybe
not
maybe
patriarchy.
not
You
like
ain't
that.
saying patriarchy.
No.
The man in the household is
No,
meant
no.
to be this.
Just like I feel like, as you said, there's a big push globally
Yeah, right now, but-
to feminize men.
You must see it, bro.
Like
No,
They're destroying men, bro.
Yeah.
No,
Identities be
they're
modeled.
destroying men, especially black men. They are destroying us.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Say if me now, I come with my painted nails.
I'm telling you what the hell are you
Yeah,
talking
Okay,
about?
but are you looking at me as less of a man?
I'm looking at you as strange of a man.
No.
Yeah, it's not less, it's just strange to me now,
Yeah,
that's all.
because what I would say to you is like, did your missus make you do that?
What if I wanted to? I'm sure
if you
that
said-
that
if-
means Mrs. not making him pay.
if
No,
you-
no.
if you
Listen,
said to me that-
let's even stray away from Dami because this is not about
Okay.
Dami.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like
no,
Dami.
yeah, it's not about that. Yeah,
Lovely guy, and two, even if he's doing it, as much as I don't agree with it, I feel like it would even make a bit more sense to me if he's doing it
Dami
because,
doing that,
because
yeah.
his whole image and brand is very stylish.
Yeah, that's what I'm
creative,
talking about,
it's
though,
fair enough.
boys.
Okay, cool, but
Like that kind of guy.
I know man who are not in the fashion thing. Trust me. I saw somebody recently and I shook his hand. I was like, It was a shock to me. I shook his
I
hand.
know, but that guy is you know that guy now. You know he's all set up. You know that guy. that guy is not. He's not a litmus test.
Like if you told me,
He's
if
not. You know that guy. That
I think if you
know his
came,
environment,
if you
come on
came
now.
to me with your nails painted and I said, "Oh, I painted it because my daughter wanted it when we painted our nails together.
Fair enough.
Very different.
Fair
Very
enough.
different. Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, because I actually remember the first time I got a manicure and then I got that clear coat.
Yeah, that's,
It makes
that's
sense.
fine.
Yeah.
One girl in work said, what's this? Are you now? So like, where's the line? Because I just got a coat.
I had. I think
heard that.
that's fine. I think. Well, you know, it is really and truly across the board. We're all gonna have difference of opinions and views.
Fine.
All I'm saying is, if we're calling a spade, innit? Yeah, like, and I'm not even having this conversation with man that just wanna argue or man that just wanna make a point. 'Cause I feel like that's when these conversations it's pointless. I'm only trying to have this conversation with men that are on the same page. Are we aware that there's a push, to reduce and over feminize men and weak, creates just soft and weak men.
100%.
And if it gone,
To even make things worse, I think that's why this whole manosphere thing has the red pill community.
say that again.
You know the red pill community?
Yeah.
I think the push to feminize men has made that a bigger thing. Do you get me?
It's either made that a bigger thing or it's also been because that was a thing. They've now used that as an excuse and said, because that is too toxic.
That's true.
We need to soften men. We need
That's
to weaken
true.
men, and that's how they come and twang it. Whereas my thing is, if I'm keeping it a buck, I'm just right bang in the middle. I've always been a supporter of the fact that I feel like patriarchy even works against us.
Yeah, okay.
As men, especially as black men. I feel like patriarchy only serves rich white men, bro. I mean, it doesn't serve us. It hinders us with toxic mindsets and thoughts that literally hold us back. You know what I mean? So fair enough, but that doesn't now mean that we should overdo it. And now, because right now, bro, like even in this like dating thing, I feel like one of the biggest problems in our community is that, bro, the women are having to be more masculine because niggas ain't doing the work.
Yeah, that's true.
Like at the beginning, if they're taking it back, bro, yeah, like I was. What did I say?
No, I just thought of
Don't let the devil use you.
No. I
just said taking it back.
just thought of a masculine woman, and I was
I'm
like,
crying.
that's
No, I remember that, bro, because we all, like, people, man, them complain about women doing this and that, and fair enough. But I'm like, when we actually go back to the genesis of things have changed a lot. Over time, innit? But we can all agree, one of the main characteristics of a man was to be productive. Yeah. A woman was to be reproductive. You know what I mean? That's why they say give her a house, she'll make it a home. You give her ingredients, she'll make you a meal. You give her a seed, she'll.
The important thing was
give
you
a child.
giving, and men don't give.
But it's
And you don't have the capacity to.
man don't even want to work. Man don't even want to work. So I want to work for myself. I want to work. Bro, you wake up at 2 p.m. You don't know how to speak to anybody. You have no mutual respect.
You have no skills.
You
you have no clients.
Yeah, but you want to work for yourself. People,
Do what?
they're deluded, and it's like, bro, you have to understand. Yeah, even in the Bible, it's mad. Yeah, when you actually read Genesis, yeah, the first command God gave Adam, yeah, before praying,
Be fruitful.
to work and be fruitful.
Yeah.
That should even tell you that, bro. Above all else, as a man, bro,
Yeah.
you need to work.
Yeah.
We of all people cannot afford to be lazy, and bears of us are right now because we're wanking, we're lazy.
It's connected to that, like,
And it's bare shit.
It's dopamine. You're
Bruv,
feeding your mind.
TikTok, partying, smoking, drinking, sexting, wanking. Bro, and we're meant to work. The one thing we're meant to do, we're not doing. We're finding all the shortcuts.
The one thing that pisses me off is that balloon one.
Yeah, the balloon thing is crazy, you know.
Go and ask man blowing on balloon.
Yo.
But
What's that about?
I remember seeing people like they're driving a car. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Bro, it's peaks though.
It's mad. It's even just mad. Like, you know, you see man like this. Like, I see a group of men who, like, in their mind they think they're tough. Like, they think they're the man and dude. But you're sucking a balloon. Like, you know, does
A blue balloon as well.
come on. That's
He said, but you're sucking the balloon.
you're sucking a balloon.
Yeah, it's soccer.
You know, soccer. No, I know. I completely agree. I think there is an agenda to make men more feminine. I definitely, like, I've been seeing it for a long time, and like, why is it, like, you know, why is it a thing where? Okay, I'm trying to think of maybe you know, girls. Like, I've heard girls say like, "Oh, I see my man change his tire, like a flat tire," and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Or I see him fix like something in the house," and I was just like, "Oh, like,
Yeah.
it gave me." Girls want men to be men.
Men, yeah.
They
of
want
course.
men to be men.
Of course.
They like now we've just like we've diminished that whole thing, like. Because of this whole like, okay, let's all just be equal here now.
Yeah.
I think equality can exist without us changing our roles.
Gender roles, yeah.
Equality means
We're both treated fairly.
we're both treated fairly.
Yeah, that's what it
Opportunity.
is.
Like
Yeah.
it's
That-
not like
that's,
you have to do exactly what I am doing. Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
Let us both be productive.
Yeah.
If you're better at this
Yeah.
than me, bro, you should do that. You know what I mean? And what I'm better at, I will do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when things change around, we will both communicate effectively, and we will both do what we need to do and take responsibility and accountability.
I think it was on Dami's episode where Wumi was saying, I'm like, she's fed up, she's tired of being the masculine woman.
Yeah, but I'm not. But bare women are on their shit, bro.
Yeah, I get it, but like there is, and this could go anywhere, but I think there is this innate thing where, like, okay, I would say this is my own personal example. I didn't grow up with my dad.
Yeah.
But my mom was never my dad. As much as she tried, as much as she tried to do everything, she tried to provide, protect. My mom wasn't the man.
Fair enough.
So she couldn't, like, she you know, it was, my mom was so exhausted because she knew that, okay, we're kids, she had to get food, she had to prepare food, but she also had to like
Fund it.
fund it.
Yeah.
And so she was so tired doing both because the balance of life is that one does this
Yeah,
because he's good at this. And say it's the other way around. Say the man is good at cooking, whatever it is, and the woman is good at, you know, funding it.
Yeah.
Right, cool. So just do your roles as long as it fits your, you know, your makeup where you're not exhausted doing somebody else's role.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think that's what happens a lot, and I think you begin to see, like, in our generation, when we get into our 40s or 50s, we'll just see it's going to be very evident. Like, people are going to be like, I'm fed up of this guy. Get me?
Yeah, 100%.
It's not sustainable.
Yeah, I think I was reading a book called Icky. It's like a
Icky guy.
Is this like a recent book?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
no, it's not icky. It's not icky.
Okay.
No, it's
Does that sound like a captain?
Yeah, real-
kind of.
So
Icky guy?
It's like a Japanese concept. So it's about a Japanese concept for how to live life.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it means like it means the reason for being, and like it's so important. The study was done in a particular place in Japan, and it's like, why did these people live long? They have a really long lifespan, and we were just talking about the importance of finding work that you are good at, finding work that you love doing, and just doing that work. And like it's like entering this state of flow where you're just, you know, when you get into work and you're just sending emails or whatever it is you're doing, you know, you're not really thinking, you're just kind of doing.
Just doing it, yeah.
I was like, the importance of being in that environment, doing work. And I think an issue today why I guess some men aren't working is there's no one is doing like self-discovery. No one's trying to do like, what is it that I want to do? Like what? And the issue is that's very difficult to do.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Figuring out what your thing is very difficult to do because your thing could be a combination of things. Do you get me? And I think if people focused on doing that, you find a lot more men that are willing to work in this society.
Yeah.
And you find a lot of men that are willing to work, will work because like, oh, I love, this is my thing. Like I know exactly what to do when it comes to these things. Because the people that are doing that are finding success.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And I think if people were to pay attention to that, like,
But
I guess the building blocks to being a man of sorts.
No, for real. But I feel like that to not know is not a good enough excuse. I feel like
to not work,
do
something.
Yeah, I would do something and figure it out as you go along. And I promise you, as you're doing it with the intention of finding and seeking, you will find it, bro. But man don't even want to start. They don't want to start, bro. And it's like, and my boy talks about my young boy too. He always says he wants to write a book about what he calls the middle class crisis. He's like, right, how a lot of men, he said, because we're in the UK, we're not living in poverty. Last, if you ain't got peas, you got a roof over your head. Your mum's gonna make you food. The heating's gonna be on. You even have a bed heater. Your bed is warm. You know what I mean? You got laptop. Life ain't really flogging you. Like that. You know what I mean? So you can come out and you can say, oh, well, life is hard, life is this, but it's not really hard. And because it's not really hard, you're in that limbo of, oh yeah, you just do the
bad
bare.
enough, it's good enough, bad or something like that. There's a particular term.
I think yes.
It's not bad enough to be bad, but it's not good enough to be
yeah,
good. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the perfect middle.
And you just stay there and you just stay in that comfort zone, and then you end up actually doing nothing or nowhere near what your potential could have done.
Yeah, and you see that like that you said that your guys doing like that book, and I was thinking about the concept. I think that's like, if you're middle class, for example, or if you're able to, if you have that laptop, you have, well, and you're not wanking, and you have all the kind of the things that, because there is extreme poverty, guys. Like there's places where it's like guys, this is what you have is a luxury. It's luxury, right? So if again, I'm not again diminishing someone's experience in life. You know, someone could have gone through some mad stuff. But if your life is bad because you're still under your mom's roof and you have heating and even a bed warmer and a laptop, as you said, right? If your life is bad because of that, and that's your perspective as to why life is bad, then I think the real issue is your perspective of what success is and what happiness is, not so much your condition. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
No, what I meant was people that will complain about the oppression that they receive outside. Yeah. But they end up not doing anything about it or that much about it, because at the end of the day they can come home to the comfort of their home with their room and their bed here and the central heating and everything. So it's like, well, so you never actually. You go outside and they oppress you. This one tell you to shut up because you haven't got money. This one isn't entertaining you because you're not that guy. You know what I mean? You feel oppressions in all different forms and ways. But notice how everyone in the community complains.
Everyone's a victim.
Everyone's a victim, right? Yeah. But no one does anything. Yeah. Obviously, generally speaking, the ones that do, we clearly see them because you will know them by their fruits.
Yeah, exactly. I mean? Yeah.
People are doing shit today. Bro. No, but me, well,
that's why I call you man of God at the start.
Yeah. Maybe you have. Maybe who knows? You know what I mean? The my thing is, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy, and I'm not trying to be that guy. But one thing I've always said is, bro, I have been me all my life. I've been lit all my life, and one thing I can say, I can't take all the credit for it. Yeah. As much as I would like to, I can't. Yeah. I'm this way because God has blessed me in it. Like God has blessed me with a personality that people were drawn to, and my sense of humor. Yeah, like I actually can't tell you how I do certain things. So that's all God, isn't it? Yeah. So the least I can do is, if any way that I just want it to be natural, and I'm just happy that in this conversation it's been very much so natural. I just want if and when God can use me to speak to people that actually care to listen to me, then let's not just laugh and talk about bullshit that's not going to progress our lives all the time. Yeah. Let's even just for a segment. Let's just speak sense, because that's really what love is. About, and that's why as well, I even need to make content about this. That's why I feel like even man them's friendship groups, sometimes it's so bad. Man them are loyal to the worst friendship groups just because that's your nigga. Like, I mean, like
longevity.
Man them will lick your ass and kiss your ass, and that's your nigga. The moment I tell you, I correct you about something that you're doing wrong, I'm a hater. I'm now not your nigga no more. Nah, man. Real love is, we're not gonna laugh every time, bro. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? But if you love me and my breath stinks, you have to tell me, bro, but Mase, your breath stinks.
Yeah. My dad used to say something. It goes, if you and your friend enter a room and the both of you come out smiling,
my dad said the same thing.
None of you spoke the truth.
Yeah. They said, but one comes out and he's frowning, he's angry. This one is boiling. You said the truth to each other. You know what I mean? So I feel like, bro, and it's important for us, for us all, especially people that as black men that are in these kind of spaces, that, but you lot are gonna have a live show tonight, man. Like you lot kill it every single time. You lot are really and truly the best and the biggest black and pod in the whole of Ireland. You know what I mean? Shout out you, man. You know what I mean? But you can either just have that and make your dick big. You know what I mean? Or you can see it as something. I slightly have a duty of care to, like, well, if I actually care about my people, or even just have some fucking self-respect, what's clout gonna really do? It only does so much. You know what I mean, and we're gonna die one day, and we're gonna give account of everything that we literally had in it. At the least, innit? Yeah. Be happy to know that, bro. You at least tried. God, hey, I'm not perfect in it, but if you can use me to use someone, that's it. I always tell people
that's
that,
what it's
bro,
about, bro. Impact, bro.
Yeah, man. I always tell people that, bro. Some people are like, wow, you say this, but you might be. I'm not. I always my disclaimer. I'm not perfect. But if I have the tutorial, the blueprint on how to make £1 million, just because I haven't made it doesn't mean I'm not gonna share it with you. You might make it. Take it. You know what I mean?
And when I make it. In Jesus' name, you're the one that gave to me. Obviously, you're gonna get some.
I would even just be happy to know, even to see that someone,
I helped somebody make that.
Someone has used it and has made it. That's more encouragement for me to now focus and make it my own as well. Because it's the same blueprint.
And I think that has even been a conversation recently where people they're gatekeeping stuff. Say if you want to do something. And he has a contact for that person to do for you. He's not gonna start gatekeeping it because he doesn't want you to maybe get on the same level as him or overtake him.
It's an insecurity.
It's a bad mentality.
It's a massive insecurity because you think that if this person is on the same level as me or the same room as me, they're gonna like him more. Well, you're worried about you don't believe so much in your own sauce. You're worried about somebody else.
If you're confident,
Bruce, if you're doing your work and you're consistently doing your work, well, it don't matter who bust it to. Your thing, pause, that sounded mad. But your thing's always gonna, you know.
Gym nuts.
I'm crying.
Doesn't matter who you bust it to.
Charlie, shut up.
Charlie, mate.
That's sticky.
I was even having that conversation about victim mentality just yesterday with one of my guys. Just bro, victims always just cry about being a victim and never do anything about it. True, man. And people yes, your life is hard and the pain you felt is so painful and yes, and I'm not diminishing it. I'm not dismissing it. But literally, you could live your life crying about it. You know those ones choose your hard. You can cry because you don't have money or you can work hard. But one of them are hard. Both of them are hard, bro. Choose your hard.
Bro, they always say between the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Both are hard, but the pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you have to choose. Bro,
choose,
but just got that. Go in gym. When you see people that are looking good, bro, that is, they've suffered consistently. They've suffered consistently, bro, and that is why they're in the shape that they're in now. However, on the other side, if they let themselves go, the regret of now your health is suffering. Your faith, and it's still the same. You have all the same suffering that every normal human being is facing. But now
on top of it is your health.
You can't move. Your back, your joints, your leg. You're getting pains there. Broski,
it's long.
It's dead. It's actually so dead.
That victim mentality.
Well, you have to say, I didn't say nobody's coming to save you.
Save yourself.
Nobody's coming to save you.
Nobody's coming to save you.
Nobody. Save yourself.
Because that place, you can. Just so wanking.
Yeah, I think this is the name of the episode. There's a few names. There's
Gym nuts.
Sticky boys.
Sticky boys.
Well, yeah, man. We're gonna let you get some rest quickly before the show, so we can have a great one tonight. Are you excited for tonight?
I am. I am. Honestly, I'm excited to even just be here, man. But it's been a great pod as well. Normally, I'm iffy about coming on pods without having a little drink or something, but I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Normally I do, but now, the energy has been great, man. You know what I mean? So thank God. You know
thank God. It's gonna be a cool one tonight. But where's your head at? Where's your head at right now?
It can only be one place.
Icky guy. Oh, Icky guy. Okay.
Icky guy and the live show.
Okay, where's your head at?
I'll show. There's a diagram. I'll show you to this after. It makes perfect sense.
Got
but
you.
Yeah, but you see it. But yeah,
cool.
Icky guy in the live show. I'm actually buzzing for it. It's I was telling him, I was like, I saw him at the airport. He goes, "Are you excited?" I was just like, I'm just. There's things to do, so I can't. But now that everything we have to do from this point on is for the show, it's building.
Yeah, it's building. Second. What about you? Where's your head at?
A live show, man.
Yeah,
That's it.
This is coming out after the live show, right? So when the live let us know. Let us
how it went.
how it went. My head is at live show, but I'm wrecked. I'm trying to see if I can get even 1 hour sleep beside Charlie. Is that
None
cool?
of us sleep. Oh.
Punch this
Wait,
guy.
what? Did you say? I even told you, man, at home.
It took me a
Said
second.
beside Charlie.
I was thinking maybe is it
We can do opposite ways.
so
So
kick
what?
your stomach.
You want to sleep with Charlie? Come on, man.
Wait, why did you say it that way?
But yeah,
Me said it.
What other way can I say it?
Two of them are bad.
Because you want to sleep with
They are the sticky boys. They are the sticky boys. They are the
What
sticky
other way
boys.
would I have said it?
Please.
Wants to
yeah.
sleep with
No,
him now.
I just want to get a bit of rest, small, so we can charge up for the live show. Because right now I'm feeling headache. I'm feeling a strong one.
Just half one.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. What about you? Where's your head at, bruh?
So yeah, man. Pro live show, pleasure to have been on. I know I'm speaking. I know it's gonna be amazing, man. It's gonna be amazing. This episode is amazing. Looking forward to my projects. Finishing my projects. Dropping that next month by the grace of God. Yeah, music. It's been a long time coming. So I think it's even weird speaking about it. I said, I need to use these opportunities to actually speak, because when it comes, it will come. People need to be expecting great stuffs,
Great stuff.
Just so you know, Mama Lulu. So.
Bro,
If there's an intersection, if you can intersection something,
yes,
intersectionality there.
do you have actually, we can talk still.
Cool.
As in the actual
No, as in like.
drums. Okay, alright, cool, fair.
so we can-
Yeah,
we
come. We can work.
Put
Something like-
myself out there.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's always good. It's always good.
Yeah, bro. We always got.
If you need rapper, I can rap. Charlie, I can just. Are you ready?
No, bro, he used to be a rapper.
It's
No,
alright.
but I wish you saw the way he told me that thing.
Yeah,
As in, if it was a rapper, he's branding himself as a rainbow rapper. He said, if you need anyone to rap, I can rap.
Rainbow rapper. That's another
He
title.
said, I can rap. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not the kind of music I make. So, yeah.
I can rap.
Disclaimer.
Nothing
Oh
wrong with
boy. Alright, that's sick. That's sick.
Listen, love, appreciate you. Bye.
Yeah.
Where's your head at?
No, I already said
Okay.
it. Whenever the next show is coming, we will let you know
let you
what.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Love, man. Thank
Love.
you.
Goodbye.
That was loads of fun. Oh, thank you.
That one thing is mad.